Hey there. Russ here. Welcome back to the shop. Well, it's the end of the day and I'm almost out of coffee. Um, I thought I've had this idea in my head for 2 days now. It's been driving me crazy. I wanted to share with you a little trick that I know. And I thought, well, you might be able to use this from time to time. You might even know this trick. But what it is how to measure what is the radius of a circle. If you take a look at this, let's use this as our example. So if I take this and I ask you what's the radius of this, well, that's easy. Just grab it a little square, put it on there, roll it back and forth till you see the highest point, measure that, and it's 3.5 inches. Easy peasy. But actually, there's an easier way and it's a more accurate way for you to see exactly what that is, just by holding it up, holding it still. And the way you do that is instead of measuring the diameter, you measure the radius by putting it on your circle this way. Very few people realize that this is actually very, very accurate. If you take a look at this thing, let me put it right here. See if I can hold that there. If you take a look at this and look at the recess areas, not the objects. You're looking for the open area here where the tape comes up and meets the bottom of the square on both sides, not one. And now when you take a look at that, if I can hold the camera, and the closer you get and get a closer look at that, you can zero in on where that is centering out between those 2 points. And believe it or not, that's 1 3/4. Well, guess what? Half of 3.5 is 1 3/4. This is a much easier way to measure a curve. And you can get a more accurate reading than you can by moving this back and forth, I think. And after you do this once or twice, this is a lot. I think it's a little quicker doing it this way than trying to measure the whole diameter. So if you have a whole circle, now you know how to measure the radius quick and easy. But we're not done. So what if I take this and I draw this on the piece of paper, but I only draw a part of the circle. Just like that. Now, can you tell me what the radius of that is? Ha ha ha, the guy in the back, he always got to come up with an answer. Yes, it's 1 3/4. I think he probably knows that already. But if you didn't know that, how would you know what that is? Well, I could tell you real quick and easy, just like I could from here. I would take a square. Now, because this is on a flat surface, I would just lay it down nice and easy, and I would just take a framing square so it lays nice and flat on it, and then you just bring it up. I don't know how well you'll see this, but I'm looking for where this surface contacts the circle and this one. And when I can get them both to just barely touching, so I keep it out, get it as close as I can without going over the line on either one. And lo and behold, I've got this cat eye right here. And if I measure that out to where that cat eye stops, that's at 1 3/4. So this is a 1 3/4 radius. I didn't need the full circle to figure out what the radius was there. This is true for any curve that gives you at least 1/4 of the full circle. In other words, you now know how to measure that curvature of that thing right there. And we run across this all the time, don't we? Well, guess what? If I take my square, and as long as I have 90 degrees here to work with, it can't be less than 90. As long as it's at least 90, I can put this on there, hold it up. I get my half a cat eye. And once it makes contact, that point, this is right at 1.5 inches. So this is a 1.5 inch curvature off of a 3-inch diameter circle. You can find it quick and easy on the corner, just as easily as you can on a circle or on a partial circle. That's all that is, partial circle. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I didn't know quite how to explain it to you so that it wouldn't look like I was just going crazy here. But it's a nice little trick, easy to measure something that's round and get an idea of what is the radius of that thing so you can duplicate it if you need to. I hope this helps. If you have any thoughts about this, any comments, maybe a little trick or two that I don't know about this sort of thing. I love to read it. Just leave it in the comments. I read them all. If you learned something here, you like this video, hit that like button. Come on, hit the like button. It lets me know I'm doing something right at least. Most importantly, though, please come back again. Even though I'm almost out of coffee, I'm nowhere near done. So we'll be seeing you again soon. Bye.